Hello and welcome. Assalamu alaikum. May peace be with you. Guys, this lab, uh, my intentions are to provide you guys a deployment guide to onboard, how to onboard Cisco SD-WAN edges devices into the enterprise SD-WAN infrastructure. So I'm going to build this lab and show you guys how we can deploy SD-WAN solution uh, for enterprise. In this lab, I'm going to deploy Cisco Viptela edge devices on the site, and I'm going to deploy all of these controllers on headquarter site as on-prem deployment. You have various type of deployment that you can do in SD-WAN solution. Like you can have these controllers deployed in cloud, or and this cloud could be like Amazon or any uh, private cloud, or you can use the Cisco cloud, where Cisco actually manages all of your SD-WAN controller devices, and you can use a plug and play and zero touch provisioning to onboard all of your site uh, WAN edges. So in this tab, we're going to focus on only the step-by-step procedure to configure and manual onboarding of WAN edge devices, along with the use cases specific to the WAN edge deployment using enterprise root CA. So we're going to use enterprise root CA for the certificates that SD-WAN uses to authenticate all of uh, these uh, vManage sites. So in this tab, I have a Cisco, Windows 80 Active Directory, and on this Active Directory, I have installed CA, root CA. So we're going to use this root CA to assign the certificates to all of our controllers, and then we're gonna use that root certificate to authenticate all of our edge devices uh, using vBond. Uh, Mainly in this lab, my focus is going to be on these virtual devices. So, uh, but along with that, I'm gonna discuss what are the other devices available, like physical devices that, and also what are the options available to onboard those devices. So if you are new to SD-WAN uh, and you don't know how to deploy, or you haven't done any deployment, so this lab is actually going to really help you. Uh, so in this lab, I'm going to focus on the very high level uh, overview of SD-WAN architecture and its components. My mainly focus is not is going to be to build this lab step by step to show you and troubleshoot any of the issues that come to deploy this lab. If you are not familiar with how to actually onboard these devices into the Eve, or I'm using PNET LAB for this to build this lab. And if you're not familiar with how to uh, add these images or install these devices, so this lab is probably not going to help you, because I'm not gonna touch any of these implementations. So you can have watch another of my videos that where I show uh, how to actually mm, onboard these images into Eve or Peanut Lab. So that entirely just focuses on how you can add these controllers and uh, vEdge images into into Eve Lab. So my primary focus is going to uh, deploy this lab and walk you guys through step-by-step procedure of onboarding all of these devices. And my primary focus is going to be on purely on deployment, where we're gonna learn how to actually step by step. I'm gonna walk you through how to deploy these devices, and then we're gonna focus on how we can operate uh, these controllers and use vManage to deploy all of these policies to these WAN edges, and how we can build the uh, this overlay fabric over this underlay uh, available underlay fabric, and then uh, build all these service VPNs and then deploy policies over these service VPNs. Uh, so it's going to be a long lab, so I'm gonna break it into several videos, where first I'm gonna do the basic connectivity between all of these devices and the controllers, uh, building this overlay where you can see these all are connected. I'm using here two transports. One is internet transport and then MPLS. So first of all, I'm going to build this underlay network that SD-WAN requires to build the overlay fabric. So basically, overlay is the fabric that it builds to connect all of these uh, WAN edges with the controllers, and then build the IPsec tunnels uh, that has the secure communication between these sites. So SD-WAN can use uh, all of the available transports and equally load balance the traffic. So let's start.